Grummz has been doxxed, ladies and gentlemen. He is calling for Second Wind co-founder and editor-in-chief Nick Calandra to be banned from X, YouTube, Discord, and Patreon for doxing him. Let me go ahead and say right off the bat, doxing is not cool. I disavow it. And this isn't the first or last time we're going to see anybody get doxed with how divisive the gaming community has become as of late with all this Gamergate 2.0 stuff being thrown around, DE&I infecting this gaming industry. We're seeing more and more examples of people contacting families, looking up personal information. Just the other day, we had a listener contact Smash JT's wife. Now, Grummz has been in the spotlight ever since he started the hashtag freestellarblade petition. Just a while ago, he actually had a bounty on his head from an individual called Toneman. Shortly after that, Denims TV, who is a fairly popular Twitch streamer, increased that bounty to 30K. Now, everybody was saying, oh, Eric, it's just a joke, and they were downplaying it on all the people that were actually standing up for Grummz in this whole instance of Denims TV being extremely careless with her audience. This day and age, you can't be too sure when it comes to the internet. There's a lot of crazy, unhinged people out there, and they might take a joke bounty as something real. And when you see somebody's personal information being thrown out there and getting doxxed, it just adds to that whole paranoia or insecurity that you might be at danger. Now, here's a post that he posted on X. Grummz wrote, "I just got doxxed. My family has been doxxed. Second Wind and former EIC of Escapist, Nick Calandra, has weaponized his Discord server and is encouraging his thousands of Patreon supporters to dox me. They did. This is rather disgusting." So apparently this is a Patreon-only Discord, and all of these members are his hardcore defenders. These are the people who are supporting his content. If he gives an address, if he tells them the dox, if he tells them the jump, they're going to ask how high. These are his diehard supporters. Now, he does continue saying, "Unlike certain other journalists who don't post receipts, I will. My addresses were posted, among other details about people they assume are me. Instead of banning the user who did so, and who later edited his post to Nick's secret to obscure my address, but only after it was seen by thousands. Instead, Nick encouraged them to do more and to avoid further TOS violations. Asked that the information be sent to him in secret to avoid Discord disciplinary action. These users go unpunished by his moderation team. Instead, they are praised." Now, this is very sad to see. This is a clear violation of TOS, especially when he's obviously saying send the information to him in secret to avoid Discord disciplinary action. You hate to see this. I'm not a fan of deplatforming in general, but when it's clear violations of TOS, when it's putting people's lives in danger, such as doxing or potentially having some kind of weirdo swat him, that's when I am all in favor for this. So I disavow Nick Calandra's actions on here. Now, Grummz does continue to say, "Nick has been stalking me and tweeting about me for almost 2 months nonstop, and it is so hot to get me that he was fooled by one of my supporters into publishing a story on X from a user whose name was a sting, an anagram for urinal list, and he fell for it. This is disgusting behavior and a dangerous one. There have been multiple documented threats on my life, including cash bounties, and Nick is happy to enable these violent people and arm them with the information that could lead to violence against myself, my wife, and my children. Anyone who joins Nick's Patreon has access to this Discord server that is focused on doing me harm. There are 13,700 plus members who have participated in this dox or been exposed to it. And that is irresponsible. As somebody who has a platform, Nick should be very responsible. What you say and what you do on any kind of platform, whether it's X, YouTube, Discord, you name it, there's consequences to every action. And this is unbelievable that somebody that is that high in regard as to be a senior editor-in-chief and somebody that founded Second Wind to act this irresponsibly, you hate to really see it. Now, Grummz does call for X, YouTube, Patreon, and Discord to ban Calandra, saying, I'm calling on Discord, YouTube, Patreon, and X to permanently ban Nick Calandra and his weaponized Patreon and Discord server, as well as the users who have engaged in this violation of TOS. This has to stop. There are thousands of users in his Discord who now have my personal information. They are also trying to dox members of my own community. Nick published GigaBear's Patreon email. And this is pretty hypocritical of him. And, you know, to see people being grifters and being named grifters, Grummz even calls this out. He calls me a grifter, but he earns over $54,000 a month attacking me and enabling violence against me by egging on his community. My thanks to one of my supporters, GigaBear, who reported this to me after going undercover in Nick's Discord server. So, yeah, you hate to see this. Taking a look at some of these screenshots, it's very damning, honestly. And, you know, gathering around, a whole group of people gathering around to get the personal info with the intent to target, harass, with the intent to intimidate. It's not a good thing to see. And what's funny is just not too long ago, Alyssa Marcante was playing victim, that her family was contacted, that her sister was being contacted and harassed, and that she was doxxed. But these people laugh when they see people like Grummz getting doxxed. These people laugh when they see people like Smash JT's families getting contacted. Now, Kern's been subject to multiple bounties, especially after the whole Stellar Blade petition was out there. I mentioned Toneman, who posted a 20K to anyone that makes this dipshit disappear bounty. And then shortly after that, Denims raised it to 30K. And this is all getting out of hand, guys. Remember, this is about video games, but these people, for whatever reason, have their political agendas. They have their narratives that they want to push, and they will go through any means necessary to terrorize, to target, harass, to dox people, and they play victim when they get any kind of negative feedback thrown their way. So just to be out here and cautious, please be safe, guys. If you're going against the narrative, if you're going against these people, they definitely want to make your life a living hell just because you don't want to give in to their political agenda. And that's what I hate about these types of people. And get this, after being exposed, Calandra posted this tweet saying, "Welp, fair enough, he seems to have got me on this. I happily retract. The constant manipulation and lying is hard to verify, and he faked an identity to get me. I gave him the benefit of the doubt, hoping to help get his money back, and he used that." Of course, deflection, no accountability, no responsibility for his actions, and even if he retracts the docs, thousands of people in his Discord have already seen it. Way too little, too late, Nick. So, what do you make about Grummz' accusations against Calandra? And do you agree with his call to have him banned on all social medias? For me, I think so. I think that it is definitely important that Calandra receives some kind of repercussions for his misbehavior online. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching so much. I'll see you on the next one. You have a great day. Take care.